President Vladimir Putin has been building up his forces along the border. There are now tens of thousands of soldiers there.
NATO is alarmed about Russia's military buildup on Ukraine's borders.
New intelligence suggests the Kremlin is in advanced stages of planning an invasion of Ukraine.
Russia, the US, and other big players have been talking.
With ongoing tensions, we are a little bit worried. But Ukraine is supposed to be a beautiful country, kind people, and good food. And we are so excited.
And we're not going to let the news or rumours or anything ruin this for us. We're going to go in there, and we're going to have the time of our lives. So we are taking a 8-hour bus journey to Ukraine from Krakow.
We're going to Lviv first.
Yep, and then we're going down to Kiev and then Odessa at the end.
So we're spending roughly the next 2 weeks exploring Ukraine and seeing what it has to offer.
So it is currently 9:40, so we'll get there. God knows maths.
So 6 a.m. as long as there's no military stops.
Yeah, so apparently there's going to be like a lot of military stops, which is understandable to get in, but we have all of our documents and everything, so it should be fine.
Yeah, just maybe time consuming.
Yeah, very time consuming. But despite the news, despite the tension, despite anything, we're going to Ukraine, we're going to have a banging time. And yeah,
We'll see you later.
We'll see you when we get to Ukraine.
So it is 12:30 and we are at the border crossing. We are at a bit of a standstill though. We've kind of been sat here for about 10 minutes, which is fine. Obviously everyone's really tired and just wants to show documents and be ready. But we don't know how long we'll be sat here for. I don't think too much longer. Hopefully not. So far this journey's been really, really good. Because like there's no one on the bus. So we can just run like legs straight across seats. But it's cold and we're tired. Fingers crossed. We are sitting at a random bus stop in the middle of Ukraine. We are in Lviv, but God knows where in Lviv. We were supposed to get in at 6 a.m. and it's 5 a.m. I think border control went a lot quicker than they thought it would, but now we are kind of stranded.
They've like dropped us off at this bus station with like a bunch of people and no one's really saying anything. Like after it was just really quiet and we don't know what.
Yeah. And we went to use our phones and it's £2.13 for 1 megabyte of data. So that won't be happening.
So no phones and we have to wait like another hour or so.
We have to wait till 6 a.m. for a bus. But I just think we're feeling a bit intimidated because it's early in the morning. We're out of the city and we don't understand the language, which obviously is our fault. But we'll update when we get there eventually.
So, mind my hat, but we learned never to judge a book by its cover.
No, they were so sweet. There's four Ukrainian guys and one lady.
I mean, it ended up being the whole shebang.
They were all trying to help us, but it was so hard because, bless them, obviously they didn't speak English.
Yeah.
So they were like enthusiastically shouting at us in English, and we're like in Ukrainian, and we didn't understand anything. So we were like,
There was one guy who I looked at and he kept looking at me. I thought, oh my god, I better not. Do you know what I mean? And he had to move because he didn't realise it was an elevator and he got scared. So I laughed and he said, oh, hotel up there. And I said, do you speak English? He said, no, not really. And he helped us with the whole thing. And then when he was helping us, 3 other people came, and then
because they
another
were all
3
trying to
people
figure
came.
out how to say in English.
Yeah, and then they were trying to figure out how to get us to the city centre as quick as possible. So we met a woman who spoke English, thank God, and shared her Wi-Fi because we haven't got a SIM card yet. And she's booked us a taxi.
Yeah.
So we are waiting for our taxi.
A Hyundai.
We just missed the first one.
Yeah, when I say just, he literally drove off.
We saw him and he drove off. So that was that. But yeah, hopefully we're going to get in the city centre in the next like 15
I hope
minutes.
so, because then we can have a little more chance at finding our way around.
And trying to find somewhere that's open as well, just so we
Not
can
even
sit
that,
down.
we just need a SIM card.
Yeah. But I guess we're doing well. We kind of turned a bad little morning into a good one, I guess, successful
It
one.
wasn't too bad either, we just sat in the bus station for an hour.
Yeah, and that's the thing, like, I walked in and Livy was like, keep your voice down, and I was like, yeah, better keep your voice down and not. But at the end of the day, I guess, you know what I mean, they wanted to help us.
That and he shouts.
Yeah, I do shout.
So.
But yeah, it was
There's
successful.
a guy with his blinkers on, so maybe we should go see.
So yeah, we'll go see if this is our taxi. So it's about 7:10 and we made it to the city centre, and we went into a shop and the security guard gave us a SIM card, and it cost us like £2, and we've got like all the gigabytes and everything, so the phone works, thank God. So we have Google Maps.
So, following on from our intro video, we have just found out that the Foreign Office has changed the travel advisories to only essential travel to most regions in Ukraine. Now, we commenced our journey at 10 to 10 and there was no advisory. They literally changed that at like 2 a.m. this morning, by which point we were already across the border, and obviously we didn't know because our phones didn't work until we got a SIM card. So now we're a little more scared. So we are braving the cold. We slept for about 5 hours, but now we are gonna go get something to eat, come back, start the day tomorrow. But first, we're gonna eat, and we're gonna show you what we're gonna eat.
Let's go.
Lviv at night time. We've been saying it's so quiet.
But as soon as we walked out our house complex thingy, I was walking down honestly about 200 flights of stairs. There was like music playing, there was little stalls set up, and everyone was singing. Yeah, this place is beautiful. It's a bit too quiet.
I think it's a little eerie because obviously everything we've been hearing, but we're not going to let it stop us
So people are
until
out,
we have to.
people are having a good time, people are living their lives as normal. So I think we should as well.
I honestly think we are in shock.
It's amazing. It's absolutely amazing. Everyone's out. Everyone's skiing.
Ice skating.
Ice skating. Everyone's talking. Everyone's drinking.
So this is Lviv, January 22nd.
2022. So we found a Georgian restaurant because everywhere else is literally packed, like because it's a Saturday. And to be fair, this one's quite busy as well, but it's quite a small restaurant. There's not too many people in here. And the one that we like, the Khachapuri, over here, Adjululi Khachapuri. In the other places that we've been to, it has been around £7 to £8. In here, it is £2.50.
How much is it exactly in the
129.
£3.35.
3.35. That's going to cost us. And I'm going to get a chicken shish kebab as well, which is a skewered grilled cubes of meat for 75.
Which again, £1.95 for that.
£1.95 for a kebab. What? So if you do come here, I definitely recommend tipping, because if
Not
you're
right. Yeah, you should really.
if you're coming from places like us, you have the money to tip, especially even if you're on a budget, like places like this, because they're going to live off of it really. So I definitely recommend tipping, because it's so cheap. The food's so cheap, and I really hope the food's going to be good, because I've bigged it up now. But I think Livy's getting the dumplings again.
Yeah, King Carly.
King Carly, and they're $17.99 each. So that's
Just like nothing.
if you can quickly have a look actually.
How much?
$17.99. So it's 46p
46p.
per dumpling. Exactly. So we're gonna have a good time here. We're gonna eat because we're starving. We have
And
to
we'll
eat
let you
anyway.
know.
The food has just arrived. Besides my one, we have the dumplings and the cachapuri.
King Carly
King Carly.
and cachapuri.
There we are. So we're gonna quickly mix this while it's hot. That's what we're supposed to do. So, Livy,
I'm not gonna do it because I'm not good, so I'll record.
I'm gonna fail this now.
Ooh, so good. We've missed this very much.
We have indeed. There we are.
Yay!
You don't want to do it too much to where the point that it looks like soup. So that will actually be fine.
Perfect.
So that's your cachapuri.
We are back in the apartment and we are very impressed with this city so far. We love it. There's people singing, so busy, snow, just beautiful. And the food cost £14.57.
So £14.57 for 3 Cokes, a pint of beer, a starter and 2 mains.
Wow, wow,
Insanity. And you walk outside our little apartment complex like we said, or walk out any restaurant, there's people singing, there's people dancing, there's snow falling, there's kids running about everywhere, people ice skating. It's so cool here.
Yeah.
So first impressions is
Really good.
a thumbs up. We're hoping this has potential to be our favourite city so far.
Hopefully, fingers crossed.
And we have got ourselves
Some donuts.
a donut. I have a Nutella one, and
Mine's on
Livy's
the
got
side.
a chocolatey one that she's already finished.
No, I haven't.
So we're gonna hop into bed. We need to do so much editing, and we'll catch you guys when we wake up tomorrow, which is gonna be a very early one for us. It's time for us to explore the city. So yeah, first impressions, amazing. Bedtime now. So good night.
Like and subscribe. Bye.